The pyramids. How did they do it? Hey, history lovers. Ever wondered how the ancient Egyptians built those mind-blowing pyramids without fancy cranes or bulldozers? Today, we're diving deep into the secrets of pyramid construction, uncovering the methods, challenges, and incredible feats that went into creating these ancient wonders. Why pyramids? These massive structures weren't just fancy tombs, they were a ticket to the afterlife for pharaohs. The Egyptians believed their rulers needed a grand resting place to ensure a smooth transition to the next world. The perfect spot. The west bank of the Nile was the chosen spot. Why? Because the sun sets in the west, symbolizing the realm of the dead. Think of it as an ancient rest in peace gesture. Planning like pros, Egyptian architects and engineers were like the masterminds of their time. They used complex math to design pyramids that were not only visually stunning, but also structurally solid. Foundation first. A perfectly level base was crucial for those towering structures. Workers dug down to bedrock and filled the space with limestone blocks. This built a foundation that's lasted for thousands of years. Building layer by layer, they built the pyramids from the bottom up, step by step. Imagine the effort. These massive stone blocks had to be cut, transported, and then carefully placed, one on top of the other. Cutting the colossal stones, they used copper chisels and bronze saws to cut the limestone blocks. For harder stones like granite, they used dolerite, an even harder stone. Talk about a tough job. Moving mountainous blocks. Transporting those huge blocks was a challenge. For nearby quarries, they used sleds and ramps. For more distant quarries, they floated the blocks on barges down the Nile River. Lifting the giant blocks. How did they lift those massive stones into place? Experts believe they used ramps, levers, and pulleys. As the pyramid got taller, they likely used a spiraling ramp that wound around the structure. Precision is key. Pyramid construction required serious precision. The Egyptians used sophisticated surveying tools and a device called a plumb bob to ensure the edges were perfectly straight. The Great Pyramid, an architectural masterpiece. The Great Pyramid of Giza stands at a mind-blowing 481 feet tall. That's like a 40-story building. It consists of over 2.3 million blocks, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons. Aligned with the stars, the corners of the pyramid are almost perfectly aligned with the four cardinal directions. This shows the ancient Egyptians' advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics. The interior world pyramids weren't just exterior marvels. They had complex interiors with corridors, chambers, and shafts, serving both practical and religious purposes. The Grand Gallery, a hall of wonders. The Grand Gallery in the Great Pyramid is a marvel of engineering. This long, narrow passageway has a soaring ceiling over 26 feet high, showcasing the impressive scale of the interior spaces. Myth-busting. No slaves here. Contrary to popular belief, the pyramids weren't built by slaves. Recent evidence suggests they were built by paid laborers, likely farmers who worked during the annual Nile flood. Evolving techniques. From steps to smoothness. Early pyramids, like the Step Pyramid of Djoser, were built using stacked mastabas, rectangular tombs with flat roofs. Over time, they evolved, creating the smooth, iconic pyramids we know today. Shining bright, the outer casing. Originally, pyramids were covered in polished white limestone. They were like dazzling diamonds under the sun. Sadly, most of this casing was removed for other buildings. A legacy of precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is leveled to within just less than an inch. That's incredible precision, even by today's standards. Learning from mistakes. The Meidum Pyramid. Not every pyramid building project was perfect. The Meidum Pyramid collapsed due to structural flaws. This shows that even ancient engineers learned from mistakes. The pyramids, a legacy of innovation. Pyramid construction not only showcased architectural prowess, but also led to advancements in tool-making and metalworking. Theories and speculations. While the ramp theory is the most plausible explanation for lifting stones, some theories suggest the use of water or even kites and balloons. The mystery of pyramid construction continues to fascinate us. A global legacy. The influence of Egyptian pyramid building spread throughout the world.